Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Ocean's Pit, a little show about big things. I hope you guys are having a great day. Today, it's Black Wednesday. You know what that means? Black Wednesday. And at one time, when we were younger, ladies and gentlemen, Black Wednesday was the busiest bar night of the year. Day before Thanksgiving, nobody had to work the next day. A lot of people get their stuff done and then they go out and get ready, go out, have a great time, drink, eat, enjoy themselves, come home late, get up early on Thanksgiving. When we were younger, now I'm sure some of the parents all had to be, they were home cooking and they had to get everything ready for Thanksgiving. But not us, man. When we went out, it was Black Wednesday. All the bars had the best bands playing that particular night when everybody went out there. So it was just a great Black Wednesday. That's what it's about. This is Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. It's a Wednesday before the day before Thanksgiving, folks. So it is a little hectic in certain places. The stores are real busy. Everybody's real busy today. And hopefully we'll have a little appearance from my lovely wife, Laura Ocean, of course, which she's usually with me on Thursdays. But since tomorrow is Thanksgiving, we won't be on the show. We might just pop in and just say hi, happy Thanksgiving, but it is Wednesday. So it's the 23rd of November. A lot of you guys are probably out shopping right now, getting everything ready for Thanksgiving. Hopefully you guys have your families over, cousins, and I don't know. I mean, usually we have a big group. I don't know if it'll be that big tomorrow, but everybody's out usually doing their thing. So I'm excited. Look at the website, TonyOceanMusic.com. Give us a call at 847-769-8609. Thanks for watching the show, everybody. We got a nice little show planned for you guys today. A couple other things we're going to be talking about, stuff that we will recapping for the week, and it's going to be good. So I don't know what your plans are, but we're having the house Thanksgiving Day at our house here tomorrow. And Mama D hopefully will be coming home, but she's only allowed to come home for 4 hours. So she's coming home tomorrow about 3 o'clock. Then she's going back, and then hopefully we'll bring her back on Friday, and she'll be home permanently. But these rules now with the hospitals. Remember when Mama D came out last week? We did our wedding, our daughter Nina and Eric's wedding shower. So the hospital let Mama D out for 4 hours. She came for 4 hours and it was getting close to the 4 hours. And she told the hospital, I'm staying a little longer because she felt good. So she stayed longer and it was a great time. Now, tomorrow, they're only giving her 4 hours on Thanksgiving with her family. She got to go home and get some more shots, whatever she got to do back to the hospital. And then hopefully Friday she'll come back and be back home in the house with us. So we're keeping our fingers crossed that Mama D will be with us tomorrow. I know she'll be with us tomorrow, but like I said, right now there's only 4 hours supposedly. I know you guys are running around today, and I don't know how many people are actually watching this show today, but we got a lot of good stuff happening, folks. Let's thank some of our sponsors, of course. Roy McCampbell, attorney at law. That's right. That's Roy McCampbell, attorney at law. A statewide law practice that is client-focused and results-driven. For a good lawyer, honesty and quality, 708-275-4264. My wife's company of Laura Ocean Solutions, increasing profits while reducing credit card fees. You'll never have to shop again. Go to my wife's company, Laura Ocean Solutions, and find out for yourself. Also, Deutsch Power Center, they're out of Elgin, Illinois, folks. They've been servicing the construction and diesel industry here in Chicago for the last 100 years. So Deutsch Power Center, 224-276-6550. I know a lot of you guys are either traveling, you're going places, you're going to visit family, you're going out of town, you're going on vacation, you're shopping, doing everything ready for tomorrow. Some people are putting up Christmas decorations because it's a beautiful day out. Tonight, folks, will be Black Wednesday. Will be a Capri in Willow Springs. Now, we have not been back to since last year. Carol, how you doing? John Davey, what's up? Peter Prado, how you doing? Kathy Apolito, Double T. I'll see you Saturday at Taverna on Division. Mark, how you doing? Mary, Richard, Albert, what's up, guys? Happy pre-Thanksgiving for you guys. Now tonight we'll be at Black Wednesday. Will be a Capri in Willow Springs. Now that's going to be with Jerry Jams and the talented, lovely Lisa P. will be with us tonight. Kathy, how are you doing? Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. Laura Ocean will be joining us very shortly before the end of the hour, folks, and because she's getting ready for Thanksgiving, get everything ready. We're going to have the family over. It's going to be a lot of fun. Friday, Black Friday, will be at Chicago Prime Steakhouse with the Professor Daryl Amundstad. And Saturday, Taverna on Division. We haven't been there since September. We'll be there this Saturday along with Jerry Jams and Toady Toto Double T in Melrose Park. It's going to be a lot of fun. Jack Gale and Bonnie, I hope you're doing well. Hope you have a nice Thanksgiving, you and your family. All right, so 2 live remotes happening for the month of December. Plus, we're having guests back Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Just to give you a little pre-sample, on the 28th of November, which will be next week, we'll have my good friend Barb Bailey will be joining us back on Ocean's Pit on her big birthday bash concert, and hopefully she'll give away some free tickets. Also on the 30th, my good buddy Greg Potter will be back with Kathy Rich, the daughter of Buddy Rich, with her big Christmas spectacular that's going to be happening in December. So those are the pre-guests, and then we have the big guests coming up starting in December. Boy, do we have a lineup for you, man. I can't wait. We got Steve Naylor, #1 Leonard Skinner tribute band from Nashville, Tennessee, is going to be here on the 7th, along with Jamie Keaton. Now, Jamie Keaton's in the history books, in the Guinness Book of Records, man. He's got a metal head. He's got something in his head, and he puts magnet. There's like bottles and, cans, anything sticks on his head. He's from Chicago. He's in the Guinness Book of Records. He's going to be joining us on the 7th. On the 9th of December, we got country legend Jimmy Parker from Nashville, Tennessee, with his brand new song, Coulda, Shoulda, Woulda. You got to check it out. It's old school country, which I love very, very much. On the 14th, we got my good buddy Peter Caruso from Pasta Mia. Pasta Mia, great bar in Bartlett Restaurant. We'll talk to him. On the 16th, we'll have the great Ronnie B. Elvis promoting his brand new Elvis Spectacular show coming to the Arcada to the Displays Theater. On the 19th, we'll have the legendary Chicago Wolves himself, Bobby Nardella, will be joining us on the 19th. Some hockey talk. Murray Weiner will be us on the 21st with his son, Jake Weiner. Of course, they won one of the biggest agencies in the city of Chicago of all the great acts that they're booking. Santa Claus will be here with us on the 23rd, along with my good friend Franny and Laurie Stevens singing some Christmas songs with us on the 23rd. The legendary Ron Onesti will be joining us on my 60th birthday, December 28th, here live on Ocean's Pit. And then December 30th, folks, the great, beautiful, talented Josie and Tina Marie, people that are sponsored for the Josie Awards up in Nashville, Tennessee at the Grand Ole Opry. Going to be talking about the 9th annual coming up next year. Of course, we know, if you're just joining us, we did win the Josie Award for Internet Show of the Year. And thank you, Josie and Tina. And thank you, all of you folks. Now, we still need your emails. We need you to share the show. We need your emails, folks. So it's very simple. This is how this works. Go to your phone or your laptop. You type in Ocean's Pit. You put in the number 22828, 22828, 22828. Put that in your phone, and then it'll ask for your email. You get the email, and then you'll get a monthly newsletter and a whole bunch of good stuff happening to Ocean's Pit. Folks, in about another week, we will have our brand new studio. That's why the studio looks a little messy right now. Brand new studio, and we'll be going live from Ocean's Pit's own Facebook page. So it's going to be a lot of good stuff happening. We're very excited about that. Ocean's Pit, we got a lot of good things to talk about. And Craig Olter, you should feature a different pipe on each broadcast. Ooh, now you're talking, Craig. I'm going to have to start doing that. Absolutely. I'm looking forward to that, Craig, but thank you. That's a great idea. Tony Bisek, I hope you're doing well, buddy. Whatever you got, get yourself healthy, buddy. Kim, all the way. Kim, our good friend Kimmy, all the way from Oconomowoc, Wisconsin. We're going to be in Oconomowoc, Wisconsin on January 3rd. It's a Saturday, I think. January 3rd, we'll be up in Oconomowoc, working up there. We'll give you some more information on that. All right, folks, let's get to some more. Well, Christine, happy Thanksgiving to all you guys here. We are having my wife will be joining us very shortly on the special Thanksgiving Day. Let's talk to another sponsor, folks. Let's not forget Don Esteban Cigars out of Tarpon Springs, Florida. Get those hand-rolled cigars delivered right to your home, right for the holiday. Great stocking stuffers, 727-366-7536. Tell them Tony O sent you. Let's not forget our good buddy, some airtight windows. I'm going to see my buddy Louis Pipes tonight at Capri in Willow Springs. They've been siding specialists, family owned for 30 years for honesty and quality. Do it right with Airtight. Tell Lou Tony O sent you. 708-788-5000. Now you can see Ocean's Pit, ladies and gentlemen, on the Tony Ocean Show page, on the Mo Carrara page, on Twitter, on LinkedIn, and on YouTube. Go and subscribe and get on there, folks, and it's going to be a lot of fun. All right, so what else can we talk about today? Don't forget, my wife, Laura, will be joining us. Finally got COVID. Tony Bisek gets the flu. You got the flu. Oh, it's the flu season. So, sit back. Unfortunately, Tony Bisek, I know you got to have a little cold and a little headache, whatever. Just relax. Take your time. I'm sorry it happened to you on Thanksgiving, buddy, but take your medicine and just be careful, buddy. And, remember, good leftover turkey is just as good as getting it on the day, so it's good. Emil up in Florida, I wish you the best, my good friend, you and your family as well. All right, 2 live remotes coming December 8th. Me and my lovely wife on Thursday is going to be at the offices of my Party Princess, number one of the greatest party planning companies in the city of Chicago. It's going to be a lot of fun, some costumes, some fun, and we'll have great Melissa on the show with us and some princesses. We're going to have a lot of fun. They are also a sponsor of the Tony Ocean Show. They also sponsored our Columbus Day float this year, so it's very cool. And then, folks, for all you animal lovers, on the 22nd of December, me and my lovely wife, Laura, will be at the Almost Home Foundation in the Schaumburg, Elk Grove area. Live right there, man, showing you puppies. So you might be able to get some and give some to some kids and family and get some good puppies that are doggies that are looking for a good home right before the holidays. So we'll be there. Also, special appearance by the mayor of Schaumburg, Tom Daly. And of course, brought to you by A La Carte Entertainment. So that's going to be a lot of fun on the 22nd. We'll give you more details. Tammy, happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. All right, speaking of Thanksgiving and speaking of dogs, there are stuff now, you know, you're going to have a family. We got 3 dogs, little Mia, Bella, and Zooey, running around the house all day long. So, Thanksgiving is coming. What can you give your dog and what you can't give your dog? Because you know us, we're all guilty of feeding our dogs, every single one of us. Throw something to the dog, and that's just what it is. But here are what you can give your dogs to eat, what you can give them. And they won't get sick, provided they don't eat too much of it, folks. Here's what you can give your dogs. Yes, can give them. Are you ready? All right, carrots. You can give them celery. You can give them corn, not corn on the cob, but you can give them corn. Sweet potatoes, you can give them. Green beans, applesauce, pumpkins, rice, quinto. No skin or fat or bones. Please don't give them that. But you can give them ham. No chocolate, of course. I mean, the list goes on and on of stuff that you can't give dogs and stuff that you can give dogs. So just make sure you give them the right stuff because there's a lot of stuff that can really hurt the dogs, folks. No garlic, no ham, no peppers, no mashed potatoes, no regular potatoes. Yeah, make sure no desserts, no pie filling, no stuffing, not for the doggies, folks, not for Thanksgiving. Keep it to yourself and stuff your family, but not the doggies because a little bit of that stuff can hurt you guys. So let's make sure you keep important. No grapes. Thank you, Tony Toto. That was on the list. I just couldn't read myself. Yeah. No grapes. Very good. Guys, Ocean's Rat Pack will be joining. We'll be going to Hobart, Indiana at the beautiful, legendary Hobart Art Theater. We'll be there on January 21st with Bill Saratella as Frank. Elliot Winbush as Sammy, yours truly as Dean, and the Professor Daryl Armstrong. We will be in Hobart, Indiana on the 21st of January. I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be a lot of fun, folks. How about this in the history books? November 23rd, 1931. One of my favorite movies of all time. It's probably one of the greatest movies ever made, the great original Frankenstein. James Whale Frankenstein originally aired on the 23rd of November of 1931. And you watch that black and white classic, it's still as good as the day when it first came out, man. Denise, you're cooking. My dog just had bacon and eggs for breakfast. Well, there you go. A little bacon and eggs can't hurt. Absolutely. We'll also be in Champaign, Illinois. We will be in Champaign, Illinois with Ocean's Rat Pack for Back to Blue. We'll be opening for Lee Greenwood. I'm proud to be an American. Yeah, we're going to be with the Ocean's Rat Pack in Champaign, Illinois. Mega events. My big buddy, Big Mike, putting that all together to Back to Blue. We're excited about that. Happy birthday to Lindsay Antonelli. Yesterday, folks, had a day off, so we went to a bowling alley with my good buddy Dave Antonelli and his family, Mr. A, and for celebrate Lindsay's 18th. I didn't bowl, of course. I was playing arcade games. So 18, you only turn 18 once, my friend. You only turn 18 once. So let's see here. All right. So what do we got here? Let's get to some more information. Happy, even when our dog, I never gave him dog food. When he eats pasta 3 times a week, he lived till 16 years old. God bless you, Emil. So Emil, our good friend Emil from Florida, has never gave his dog food. Gives him pasta 3 times a week, and he lived till he was 16 years old. God bless you. That dog had some good times with eating the pasta, folks. So excited about that. All right. How many people remember Greektown? I haven't been to Greektown in a long time, but I remember a place called Petros Diana's. And me and my buddy Steve, Belagosi was far the best Dracula, bar none. Craig, absolutely, buddy. He was the best Dracula. I haven't made one better. You're absolutely right, Craig. Greektown was fantastic. And Petros Diana's was my favorite. I used to go down with my buddy Steve, and we used to just ouzo and that great Greek food. They do make some good food. So I do remember Greektown. Have not been there in a long time. I'd like to go back, though, that's for sure. During the holiday seasons, folks, unfortunately, all the crazy stuff that's going on here, dementia, horrible word, rapidly shrinking brain, slowly dying. Your body is slowly dying, changing physically, eventually forgets their loved ones. A horrible, horrible disease of dementia. And no matter what, it's something that hopefully that we'll be able to get some sort of cure. I don't know if that's ever possible, but I'm sure hope they do. With diabetes and cancer and everything else, I'm hoping. You're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, folks. Let's get another sponsor in the way, and hopefully we're going to get my lovely wife, Laura, on the show right before the show ends. Trico Hair Experts. Look who's with us. Trico Hair Experts, folks, recreating great hair days. Carmela and Anthony at 773-999-7888. Hey, Laura, joining us here for pre-Thanksgiving is the great Laura Ocean. Hi, honey.
I could not let the day go by without wishing you
Now, wait. What's with the day go? Did you just rip the Italians out there?
I could not let the day go. Not a day go by.
Oh, you mean the day go by.
Oh, the day go. I had to wish you all a very happy Thanksgiving with you and your families. I'm already ready to shoot myself. You know how the changes go when you have a big family and one needs to be here during those hours and then somebody else needs to be here during those hours. You know, it's one of those. Coordinating. This is like a job in itself.
Well,
right,
you
honey?
know what a holiday, people know that the holiday is coming, and usually these are plans, but sometimes when someone throws in that, what do you call it, the wrench? Is it a wrench?
A monkey wrench.
A monkey wrench or a turkey leg wrench.
Right. I say,
changes
you
the
know
plans,
what?
right?
Y'all do what you want. I think Tony and I, we're just going to fly out. Should we just go somewhere?
I just say we go.
Let's just get out of here. We go somewhere.
I agree with you, honey. I do
Too
agree
much
with
pressure. It's like we decided back years ago we used to do, and we still do for Christmas Eve, open house Christmas Eve. In and out, in and out. You come for an hour, come for a drink, you go. No dinner time, sit down. Thanksgiving is so much more difficult because there's a meal involved. Where Thanksgiving or Christmas Eve, it's appetizers and alcohol.
you. Unbelievable. That's good. Jillian, how you doing? Happy Thanksgiving to you, my dear. Look, we were talking about food and stuff that you can't give the dog for Thanksgiving. Honey,
Oh
and stuff
yes,
you
so
can.
important.
But I gave a whole list of stuff that you can't get. But look what something. Dick Sayed, how you doing, my buddy
Hey,
from
Dick.
Florida? John
Hi,
Leonardi,
John.
Vice President. How you doing, sir?
Craig Olsen.
Craig also. Well, we tell you what. Emo from Florida says, I had a dog. I never gave him dog food. He eats pasta 3 times a week, and he lived till he was 16 years
Pasta,
old.
really?
Now, pasta.
And in an Italian household, there's never a shortage of that around.
How bad can
Honey,
pasta
why don't you
be?
put your hand
sorry,
there? Why don't
sorry.
you
How
What-
bad?
what's
when
this,
you
honey?
have to, I'm sorry.
What's this one?
Yeah, it's an Italian with a speech impediment. My dog Bubbles loves rice, sweet potatoes, pasta, meat, tangerines, watermelons. Over 13-year-old, best couple in Midwest. Well, thank you, Peter.
Well, thank you, Peter. But wait a minute. Go back a minute. Tangerines and watermelon?
See, I think what's going on with our dog, he eats the same shit every day.
She's
and after
bored.
a while, they're
Every once in a
bored.
while, I'll make her some scrambled eggs and put it in her dinner, and she'll devour it.
Yeah, someone said, Carol. Carol said she feeds breakfast eggs every morning to her dog.
Oh, for real? Every day? I didn't know if it was good to do that every day.
I think it's better than the stuff that the dog the stuff that they're eating right now. And I guess pasta is yummy. I guess there's nothing bad with pasta, hon.
There
right?
shouldn't be, right?
There's nothing
Oh,
bad
gosh,
with
excuse
pasta.
me. See, that's another thing because I wait to the last minute, of course, too, to decide on trying some new recipes. And so I got the Instacart order, and they keep changing things.
No grapes or raisins. Absolutely. No grapes or raisins for the dog. That's a real no-no, just like no desserts,
Right.
no bones, no skin, no fat. A lot of stuff that you cannot give. Chocolate, of course, is
Oh, of
a big,
course.
big no-no.
Hi, Kathy.
Peppers.
Happy
Garlic.
Thanksgiving.
Garlic is no good, they say, honey.
Yes, I heard that too.
Pie filling is no good. Stuffing is no good. That's it. Yeah. So a lot of stuff that you can't
Why, Craig?
give
Are
the
you
dog.
are you applying?
My dog loved bread, apples, meat, and pasta. It's like everybody's always giving. We're talking about pasta, meat, and stuff. You know what? I think so. The dog get to the point where I don't eat this cardboard
Give
stuff.
the dog spinach, broccoli, and carrots. That'll work.
Just make a big bowl in the beginning of the week, and that's what you do. I think that's a great idea. Let's get some news here, folks, real fast. Before we got, I think we did we have one of our sponsors. Let's forget the 2 more sponsors we got over here, folks. Armando's Supermarkets, 925 Liberty Street in Elgin, Illinois. Buy local and shop local. Go see my good buddy Danny Mazzi. Tell him Tony and Laura sent you. And of course, our good friends Michael and Gigi at Crash Champions Collision Auto and Repair. That's right, honey.
Yes.
Taking care of your collision and auto repair needs. Now they have a lot of different locations, even out of state. Go to crashchampions.com.
Craig, that position has to pay big, right? Because that's the hardest one of them all.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I would say, especially absolutely. Okay. We got a couple news things here, honey. Let's see. Honey, since you are in the real estate business, working for Redfin, listen to this. According to ABC, a North Carolina homeowner, her name is Treneth Rogers, says her homeowners association foreclosed and sold her house without her knowledge.
I think there's more to that story.
This is exactly what ABC covered it. Now, I don't think ABC would cover this story if there was something on the owner's part that they didn't do.
That's the thing.
So ABC would say, that's your problem. You did something wrong. This is actually ABC. And they're saying a North Carolina couple, homeowners association, foreclosed and sold their house without their knowledge. Now, I don't know. Does that happen?
I've never heard of it without their knowledge, so that doesn't make sense to me, but I have to laugh. Look at Bernie.
Yeah.
We're having 17 people coming over tomorrow. I suggested, Oh,
Just go to a drive.
No. I suggested opening the windows and having everyone just drive through. We'll hand them their dinner. Works for McDonald's. You know what? Then we might get everybody over because then it's, oh, look, I didn't realize how bad that looks. Could you tell we're redoing?
Yeah, I know. Screwed online shopping. Get out with the family. I agree with you. Everybody doesn't want to leave the house. Nobody wants to leave the house. Look, we were just talking yesterday, honey, about the big snowfall that we had. That I don't know, 20, 25 inches we had back in 74. Do you realize, folks?
64. No, 74.
It was you, 64,
Yep,
74,
right.
yeah. But do you realize now, back then we got in our cars and drive. Do you imagine the younger or the generation now, ladies and gentlemen, if there was snow, if it rains, they don't want to leave the house, let alone drive to work in snow and cold. Do you imagine what the new world would be like?
We've all turned into a bunch of wimps, haven't we?
Not all of us.
And
Not
I'm
all
okay
of us.
with it.
No. Get out in the car, and
I
drive.
just went out in the car because look at the day.
It's 50
So
out.
if we lived in one of those nicer climates, everybody would be doing so much more. When it's freaking dark at 5 o'clock, I get off of work at 5:30. 5 o'clock, it's pitch dark. I'm ready for the couch. I look at the clock and it's like, I feel like I'm ready to put my pajamas on and go to bed.
But folks,
It's
this has been
terrible.
happening for centuries.
I understand that, but it still makes you sleepy. For centuries, people are tired earlier in the winter.
Maybe at a certain age.
Well, it's worse at this
A
age.
certain age. Oh, it's a different
Remember
world
back in
we
the
live
day
in.
when we'd go out at night?
Wimps, get out. There you go, Dennis.
Remember
Wimps.
back in the day we'd go out at 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night? Go out. Now it's like,
We were just talking about Black Wednesday. Used to be the biggest bar.
it still
there.
is, I think, isn't
Well,
it?
maybe to the young generation, but I don't
I
know. They're
think
probably,
so.
we got to be home at 8 o'clock.
Not my kids. They're all asking,
Yeah, but
what are you guys doing tonight?
what if there's a snowstorm?
There's not going to be tonight.
If there's a snowstorm, do people still go out on Black Wednesday?
Oh, Robert's going to see you at Tiverton on Saturday.
I'll see you, Robert, the general. That's right. And until you get used to the cold,
I don't mind the cold. Well, I don't like the cold either, but
it's a whole different world.
I'd
we live
rather
in.
just be in the 50s.
But it used to be big, Bon,
60s,
honey. We remember when we
70s.
were kids. All the best bands played. All the best bars had the deals.
Oh, everybody did everything tonight.
Every did went out and
Yep.
came home
Well,
late.
look it. Okay, true story. He's already been called for next Black Wednesday, to be booked for next Black Wednesday.
Well, you know what? I think they're going to end up changing that name because my friend Daryl Armenstein might get upset with that. Maybe why call it Black Wednesday? How about, you're going to have to change it. They're probably going to end up changing
Well,
that too.
Black Friday.
Black Friday too.
So
It's going
what's
to have
Wednesday?
to change. I don't know. Maybe I have to call it something else. Maybe we can come up with a new name because
Happy Thanksgiving to you too, Patrice.
Patrice, happy Thanksgiving, you,
and
my
to
dear.
you and your family.
I think they're going to have to change that. I'm surprised they haven't tried to change that yet. Even the White House. The White House.
Jillian, tonight, best party night. Tito time. Let's call it Tito time.
That's right, Jillian. Tonight we'll be at Capri in Willow Springs with Jerry Jams and Lisa P. But you're right. God's Gift Friday.
Oh, I like
that's
that.
a good one.
I like that, Dennis.
I have Thanksgiving when I was young. Only me and my wife, antipasto, ravioli, capogone, vegetable, pumpkin pie, because it reminds me of when my parents and we were alive. Oh,
Oh, I like that selection.
very good selection. It's very
I know
good.
I'm not a big turkey person. So
Love turkey.
we are doing ham, and that's my favorite, and he don't like it at all.
Hate ham.
And I love pumpkin pie. So just give me the stuffing, the mashed potato. Well, see, my kids, mashed potato and corn. Mix the mashed potato and the corn together.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
And we're trying a couple new recipes.
Because
today.
eventually it all comes out the same. When it comes out, you see the corn when you go to the
Oh,
bathroom.
stop
Well, I'm
it.
just saying, since we're talking, Kim Peterson LeFew, Helen Tenuta, how you doing?
Happy Thanksgiving, Kim. Oh, another store does not have the requested product.
Okay, see,
Oh,
there you
my
go.
Lordy.
Because we wait till the last minute to go buy stuff.
Well, that's because we decided on some more.
Oh, some more stuff, but there's less people, so why are we having more stuff? Less people.
I like to have one new recipe a year.
Ah,
Remember we did the White Castle stuffing.
yeah. Honey, I was telling the people in the beginning of the show, you watch an Ocean Spit Little show about big things the day before Thanksgiving. We talk about Mama D coming home tomorrow, but they're only allowed 4 hours to get tomorrow. Explain, please.
Just for right now. So actually that's where I just was. We were doing a teledoc with her doctors right now. So she can come out for 4 hours, and it's an insurance thing. She can only be gone so long because she's still on medication and needs to take her medication at certain times. So once she does that, it does sound like the discharge papers are underway.
Woo-hoo!
And we should have her home Friday for the first time since August 2nd.
Yeah, like I said, like even last
Gay Mazzy. Mazzy.
Danny Mazzy, shop local, buy local, shop local. Go to see my buddy Danny Mazzy at Armando
Oh wait, Phyllis just said,
Supermarkets.
hold on. Hi Phyllis. They call it Black Friday because the stores are in the black, not in the red.
Oh,
Makes
there you
perfect
go.
sense.
But if they called it Red Friday, then we get the Native Americans to be pissed off. So, man, who
gosh.
knows? Speaking of the great First Lady of Music, Phyllis Sahajas. Hi,
And
Phyllis.
Craig, in answer to your question, Phyllis has been my go-to right now. So, Phyllis, they've been asking if I've gotten an assistant yet. But I said, Phyllis has been my go-to right now.
Phyllis has been a big help to us. Thank you, Phyllis. She got some new promo posters and stuff we're doing. Like I said, folks, we need more your emails. So take your phone or your laptop. You text in Ocean's Pit, the number 22828. Excuse me, 22828. Put that in so we can get your emails.
Text Ocean's Pit.
I just said that.
222828.
Yes. And then you get that because we need it.
And then you put your email in.
And we got the new Ocean's Pit website and Facebook page starting, so you can watch the show from there. We're gonna have the new studio moving. That's why this place is a mess. We're excited, folks, and we really are. Now, Danny,
because then he's not going to complain no more when the doorbell rings.
Well,
and
so would anybody else. It just makes sense.
And the
It's just like if I was
dogs
doing my homework upstairs and people, it would be the same thing. You see, same thing. See, what's good about my wife's office when she's there? She has a meeting.
I closed the door.
She closes the door.
So now he's going to have a door.
Case closed. Now, I don't know if we all have internet, but at least we'll have case closed.
You might not be able to go live or anything because,
Besides that, folks, actually, Danny Mazzy, my good pal, buy local, shop local. Go to Armando Supermarkets, 925 Liberty Street in Elgin. Tell Danny, Tonio, and Laura sent you. Tonight, Capri and Willow Springs, I'm going to see my buddy Louis Pipes. I'm going to see my buddy Joey Spins is coming out with his wife Cindy after his foot injury.
For his birthday.
It's going to be good. A big bash tonight at Capri and Willow Springs. I'm excited. All right, so move to Twitter or Truth Social, freedom of speech.
Oh, Dennis, don't tell him this.
I know that already. We all know already that Twitter is a good place to be. It tells you like it is. And look, and like I've been saying to you, and I think my wife even agrees with me on this. And I think,
and that doesn't happen
often.
I
think the majority of the people that watch this show, look, your whole life as a kid or as an adult, you're in your car. And you change your channel. You don't like the radio station. You don't like the song. You don't like the rap song. You don't like the country song. You don't like the rock song. Whatever you switch your chantos. You're on TV. You sit in front of the car, and you got the remote. You don't like it? Change the channel. If you don't like this show or any other show, change the channel. Why stop the whole procedure? Why cut people off? Why?
Why?
Change the channel.
I'll answer why.
Yes.
Because you're a new talk show and we want to grow this talk show.
I'm talking about any talk show. I'm talking about anything in general. They put a kibosh on it. Why? It doesn't make sense to me. Change the show. Go to Instagram. Go to Twitter. Go to whatever. Go to whatever it is.
No, I understand that. Just my philosophy is we don't want to be rude to people. We don't
It's not
want
being
to
rude. It's not being rude. Just
offend
because
others.
We're not offending anybody. Remember, just because
I'm a people pleaser.
Honey, just because you're offended does not make you right. Just because you're offended does not make you right. And what do you think of fencing people when you're watching the show and you're watching?
Because I got an order coming. You wanted me on today.
I
can do both. I'm a multitasker.
God bless. Anyway, folks, I was restricted for something ridiculous. Yeah, and that's what I mean. Everybody's so anal with this woke, W-O-K-E generation that's going on. It's just turning everything to shits. Anyway, folks, got a lot of great stuff happening, and I hope you guys are getting ready. While she's doing that, we got some birthdays. Let's take care of some birthdays.
I have no material for
you
today.
Probably got some stuff from last week that you didn't use.
Oh, honey, it's the day before Thanksgiving.
Let's say happy birthday to Eric Carmen, one of my favorite singer-songwriters of all time. Eric Carmen.
Favorite.
He is my favorite. Scarlett Johansson. I cannot believe she's been around so long. She's only 38 years old. Stephen, how you doing? Happy Thanksgiving to you, my friend. People get offended way too easily. Christine, you're absolutely right. Appeasement only makes the aggressor more aggressive. Ooh, Ricky. God, I love that one. Birthdays, Dennis. Scarlett Johansson says 38 years old. I thought she was, wow, she's still young in the business. Jamie Lee Curtis.
She's not 38.
No, she's 64. She's the daughter of Janet Leigh
Good for
and
her.
Tony Curtis, 64 years old. Marlo Thomas. Yes, let's remember Albert's birthday again from last week. Happy birthday again, Albert. All right, now, Marlo Thomas. Remember that girl?
I sure do. I used to love her.
Also the daughter of Danny Thomas, who
Yep.
founded St. Jude's. And speaking of St. Jude's, Phyllis Hodges and Nick Hodges and Carl Doty, what they do for St. Jude's every year. We love you. Remember, you're not a political show, only a political guy, as you said many times. Ooh,
Very true.
very good. Craig, I'm going to put that in a T-shirt. That's
I'm
what we do.
not a political guy.
That's
He
that's
just
good.
plays one on TV.
I like that.
Right.
Remember, remember, Ocean's Pit, not a political show. I'm just a political guy.
No, you're not a political guy, as you
Yes.
or a political show, as you
Absolutely,
always said.
as I say. All right, Marlo Thomas turns 85 years old. Goldie Hawn turns 77 years old.
Oh, I like Goldie Hawn.
Lorna Luft's birthday, of course, she was Liza Minnelli's daughter.
Liza
Lorna
with a
Luft.
Z, not Lisa with an S?
Yes, and Lorna
Remember
Luft
that?
came to see me in Las Vegas in 2000 when we did our grand opening. She was part of our audience. The Bella Twins from the WWE. I think one of our son, Joey.
Tony and Joey would know
Loves
that
the
one.
Bella Twins' birthday. And Jacob Cohn. His birthday today, honey. Anybody know who Jacob
I was going to say
Cohn
no.
is? Jacob Cohn's birthday today. Anybody know?
Nope.
Anybody watching know who Jacob Cohn is? Rodney Dangerfield's real name is Jacob Cohn. Celebrates a birthday. How did I not know that Cohn was his last name? I knew it. I knew it.
See, that's the little show about big things.
Big things. I knew Roger Dangerfield. I get no respect. My wife says, take me somewhere I've never been. So I said, how about trying the kitchen?
Oh.
My two favorites always love and give St. Jude's, St. Anthony, my mother. Yeah, it's
Oh,
fantastic.
yes.
Jacob Cohn celebrates a birthday. Lou Villano, one of the number one Paul Anka impersonators from New Jersey. He was on the show. Lou celebrates a birthday. Little Stevie Van Zandt, of course, from the show Lilyhammer, The Sopranos, of course,
Oh, of
and the
course.
lead guitar player and partner to Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band. Little Steven celebrates a birthday. Last but not least, folks, Robert Vaughn from the TV show Man from U.N.C.L.E. celebrates a birthday today. This is Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. A lot of good things to talk about, honey. How about this, folks? Newsweek. Now, honey, dad refusing to pay for the daughter's fourth wedding. Says it's a waste of time. According to
Wow.
Newsweek. How about your opinion on that? Now, what if it was
First
your daughter?
of all-
What if it was your daughter's fourth wedding?
I don't think
Or
I
your
would-
son's?
I don't think I'd be responsible for a second, let alone a fourth. And not that I'm responsible for any, but of course, with Nina's coming up wedding, we've definitely helped
Well, that's a different story.
a lot.
If you have 5 kids, you're going to pitch in for the kids and do what they need for the wedding. This is a daughter who's getting married 4 times.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think I'd be responsible for the second. You
So-
do what you do the first time. Of course, I'm going to give a gift, and of course, I'm going to help whatever I can. But what else can I do for you?
Good
More
point.
than that.
I-
You even said, "Here's people didn't even want to give them a gift for the second, third, and fourth." I don't
Yeah.
blame them.
Absolutely. I'd be out of money, one and done. There you go, Roseanne.
Right?
How you doing?
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, that's supposed to, Carol, it's pretty good, the new Sylvester Stallone. Yeah, Tulsa King is pretty good. Hey, speaking of our very good friend, one of the great Chicagoland entertainers,
Absolutely,
singers.
Craig. One and done.
One and done. My daughters only get one wedding paid for. There you go, Craig.
Yes, Kathy. Tell
Oh,
them
wait a
the
minute.
little-
You know what? Since we're on that, now remember when we were kids, and with parents. Now I don't know what the split is, how that works. I think if I remember the parents of the groom, I think paid for like the DJ and the band and the dinner before the rehearsal.
dinner.
I think that's what it was with the father of the groom, and then the mother of the daughter paid for everything else. Is that true, or is that all changed?
I think it's all changed.
I don't know. I just give my paycheck. So
I
don't
was
know.
just going to say, I don't believe these days. I thought back in the day, like the bridesmaids gave the shower and that. who could afford that anymore?
Yeah.
So I really think it's a lot more on the bride and groom and or the parents.
Yeah.
Because, and again, most of the brides and groom can't afford it either because they're usually young. So I think it's given us parents a little bit more, but I gave my kids a limit. Did we go over the limit?
Well,
Did we go over the limit, honey?
Well, it's the first daughter, but then
First
you have to do
daughter.
what you
I
have
said
to
I
do.
can't. We cannot repeat this for anybody else.
Absolutely. I hope you two are having fun while I'm up here in my ears cooking, Natalie.
Nelly, hold it
All
down.
right, so hold it down, Natalie.
Hold it down, Nelly. We'll be out in a minute. We're
Hey,
very
we'll be
busy
down there.
talking to people.
We want to welcome back our good friend. It's going to happen. The great Diva Montel will be coming back,
Oh,
folks,
good.
for her special Christmas spectacular at the Arcada on December 7th. You know, she had surgery on her throat. So Diva's willing to come back. Can't wait to hear her. Welcome back, Diva, coming December 7th. Make sure you check her out.
So happy to hear that, Diva.
Diva Mantel, CDC says not to eat any deli meats or cheeses unless you reheat it until it's completely steaming hot. Now they've got a lot of recall on cheeses and deli meats from the deli all over the United States.
Yes.
So if you feel like shit after you ate a turkey sandwich, maybe. I don't know.
Carol, I was the only daughter out of 4 kids and a hubby, and I paid for everything ourselves. Wow, really?
Including the honeymoon. Wow,
Yeah.
Carol, that's great, fantastic. Well, you know what? Some people can do it, some people
That's
can't.
the thing. And that's why even with what we've been doing, I don't want to put any pressure on anybody else. So I don't want anybody to feel a financial strain. If you can do it, great. And if you can't,
And you know what? These days, I think everybody's so creative. I think you can change. There's a lot of multiple choice of things you can do. I think at one time, this was it. Now there's so many things that you can change and make things. Speaking of marriage, 72-year-old Priscilla Presley finally coming out saying Elvis did some horrible, gross things to her, stuff that she did not care for Elvis Presley. The gross things, I guess, the way he lived his life, you might have to Google that and find out more information on that about Priscilla Presley finally coming out at now she's the age of 72, saying Elvis Presley was gross. And a couple things that we don't know about the ever-loving Elvis Presley. Albert, what's up for deli meat and cheese? What's up with that? Absolutely. Waterfalls. We talk about waterfalls, one of the most peaceful things in the world. Niagara Falls, my favorite. I love waterfalls.
Slowly I turn, step by
step, inch by inch. But waterfalls, I love them, and it's one of the most peaceful and one of the most dangerous. If you think about it.
well, I'm not going in them. I just want to look at them.
But it's just like when you see the ocean or the lake, it's beautiful, but it's very dangerous. Just like I love fire pits. It's very beautiful, but it's very, very dangerous. All right. Phrase words that you can't stand that people use. And it drives me completely nuts when people say 2 things to me. Now, I'm asking you, honey, someone says a phrase, something that annoys you when someone says something. What kind of irks you? A phrase or a greeting or a bye or anything that someone says.
Oh God, I'm sure there's got to be something.
2 of the things that irritate me the most, especially when it comes from an adult.
Oh, I know it. I know
when it comes from an adult.
I know what you're going to say.
Whatever's okay. Whatever's okay. Yeah. Let's see. Priscilla, this is necessary. Priscilla Presley. Yeah. Becky Lee. Good point. Why is she saying this? Now, it's either a new book or something, right? Good idea. Whatever ain't. Okay, whatever. No, I'm going to tell you the worst one, folks.
I know what you're going to say.
My bad. I'm going to tell you, dude.
That's his.
Dude. When my sister goes, dude, or when a guy is like over 40 years old and saying, dude, or another one, bro, you're an idiot. That's what you are, a complete idiot. Bro, dude. Oh, God, I want to smash people in the face when I hear that.
Oh, my God.
Right? What do you got? Anything, honey?
I know there's got to be something. I can't think of something right now.
Absolutely. Dude. A dude.
I knew that was going to be you.
Yeah.
Because I'll do that to him purposely around the house. If he does something, I'll be like, dude. And he'll be like, did you just say dude?
John Trencali, what's up, my brother?
John Trencali.
As we
Happy
I hope you're
Thanksgiving.
doing good. Johnny is going to be with his lovely wife, Joan. When are they going to be at Jameson's in Arlington
Coming
Heights?
up. Oh, wait, it's December 30th, I believe.
I think it's December 30th. Go check out my buddy John Trencali. He's also part of the Main Event Band, which we're going to get some more dates with him starting in the new year. But go see my buddy John Trencali and his lovely wife, Joan. They do an incredible job of great music. How about women calling women dude? Oh, yeah. Can't stand so that, funny. Folks. Honey, how about the history of the area code?
Isn't that weird?
Yes, the history of the area code. Yes. Now, in 1947, they created 312. 1947, they created 815, 217. In 1966, they created 309. In 1980, they created 708. 847 and 630 was invented in 1996, and 773 also 1996. But
now what do they got? The 224. They got
interesting stuff, folks. Interesting stuff for all you football fans out there. Dallas Cowboys NFL. His name is Brent Mader. Kicking twice field goals. He did it twice. He broke the history records, honey. 60 yards. Football field goal. Did it twice. So congratulations to the Dallas Cowboys on that. All right, honey. Here's one that sticks to me. This says all about me, and I'm going to tell you what it is.
Tony Ocean.
Ready, folks? Stop apologizing for standing out too much, talking too much, talking too loud.
I should cover my face again.
That's it, folks. Don't stop up. You'll need to apologize for that. You are allowed your space, man. Do it. Grab it. Don't say you talk too much. No, you don't. That is your time. That is your space.
I've been being told I talk too much since I was in second grade. That was the biggest thing the teachers used to tell my mom. She's a good student, but she talks too much. I've been being pushed down since I've been in second grade.
God damn, you've been pushed out.
Hi, Jerry Jams.
Jerry Jams, what's up, brother? I'll see my good buddy Jerry Jams tonight at Capri.
Are you going to read that? That's funny.
Now, this is funny. Listen to this, folks. This was a party for one of the greatest presidents in the world, our very first president, George Washington, where you can see him on Mount Rushmore and all the other great presidents on Mount Rushmore. What do those four presidents have in common on Mount Rushmore? Anyway, besides that, here was the Bar Tab, their very first farewell party that George Washington gave. George Washington. The Bar Tab, this was the Bar Tab from 1787. The farewell party for George Washington was left intact and legible. According to the bill, the founding fathers drank 54 bottles of Marietta, 60 bottles of Charlet, 8 bottles of whiskey, 22 bottles of porter, 8 bottles of hard cider, 12 bottles of beer, 7 bowls of alcoholic punch. There was only 55 people at this party. Woo! What a bash.
What a party.
I always say my greatest assets, my biggest ability is the same. I talk too much. They're all dead. They're all Republicans, too. Craig, there you go. That's the same. They're all Republicans on Mount Rushmore. But they're all
dead, too.
You're right. 5 golden rings and a partridge in a pear tree. Anyway, yeah, there you go, folks. That is huge. Isn't that huge?
That's huge.
That's huge. All right. Protective herbal remedies.
No, that's not what it says.
Well, it says protective herbal remedies, but it's a shows I didn't want to use the F word.
Oh, he didn't want to use the F word.
I'm trying not to. Okay, St. John's what?
Yeah, dude.
You want to drag, dude? Double T. St. John's wort.
Yeah.
To unscrew your life. Bay leaf to protect you against boys. What is that, honey?
Valerian root.
Valerian root to keep your anxiety in check while telling people to off. Lavender to calm yourself around petty bitches. Elderberry opens throat shakaka to help people tell off. Yarrow to protect against
Chakra.
infection from people's stupidity. And black salt pepper, nothing special, just throw it in the people's. I love black pepper. It's the only thing you cannot digest. Did you know that, hon?
I did not know
There
that.
you go. Cannot digest. All right. So, Ocean's Pitch, all you Beatle fans out there, or even Monkey fans, I know Albert's watching. I know people that love the Monkeys, and they also love. How about this? What about this group together, folks? Harry Nilsson, Anne Murray, Alice Cooper, John Lennon, and Mickey Dolenz. They were all at the Troubadour in Los Angeles, California, on November 23rd, 1973. It was called the Lost Wild Weekend. They were all obliviated. They were all obnoxious. They were kicked out of the Troubadour. Anne Murray, spread your tiny wings and fly away. Anne Murray, getting drunk with Alice Cooper, John Lennon, Harry Nilsson, Mickey Dolenz. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. They should make a movie out of that. That's for sure. All right, honey. The PSA. This is very good for today, honey. You ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready? All my favorites too, Albert. That's a switch. All right, folks. If your palm itches, that means you're going to get something. If your crotch itches, means you already got something. Why not give a little
Yeah,
cheer?
he used that one on me yesterday.
That's pretty funny, folks. And I like when karma is a bitch and people get their due and when they think they're doing that. When you see those talk show hosts, those loving talk shows, those people, what do they call the Christie family? Todd and Julie. Ever watch those people? They lost their show, number one. I hate these. Now they finally going to jail for 19 years for tax evasion. Tax evasion,
Wait,
honey.
who is?
That Todd and Julie Christie, ever see them? They look like they're evangelists. Give me, I talked to God and God said, send me money. Yeah, those kind of people deserve to be in jail.
Oh, yeah.
How about it, honey?
That I agree.
Good news for Jay Leno, ladies and gentlemen. He was just released from his
I seen
hospital.
that.
Released from the hospital after the operation. So prayers go out to Mr. Jay Leno.
To be burnt, that has got to be the most painful thing in the whole wide world. I couldn't even imagine.
Face, hands, chest, horrible. COVID symptoms, folks. If you have COVID symptoms, don't wait. Go get yourself checked out, especially over the age of 50 years old. COVID, flu, whatever you want to call it, whatever it is. I just did that to be politically correct because you know how I feel about that. Anyway, BBC, Indiana doctor, honey, here we go on this.
I'm listening, dear. You're holding my hand?
Yes. Indiana doctor defends
Honey,
acting. Indiana doctor defends acting in a 10-year-old rape victim who got an abortion.
Say it again.
The doctor defends her.
I got so thrown off that he was holding my hand. I was like,
the doctor defends the daughter, this girl. She's a 10-year-old rape victim, and she got an abortion because she became pregnant from a rape victim.
okay.
So the doctor sticks up for her and says that she should have the abortion. This is in Indiana. Now, we know that it's a big thing here.
Big controversy.
And I think that's one of the reasons why the mayor and the governor
but I don't care.
lost because of the abortion thing. But
Women have the right to do whatever they want with their own body.
Case closed.
Case closed.
There is no arguing that, folks. There is no arguing. And this poor girl who was raped at the age of 10 years old in some states, she'd have to have that baby. I don't care what political end of the field or fence you're on, folks. I'm sorry. A woman should be able to do whatever the hell she wants. She's giving life to babies. She's bringing life into this world. You know what? 10-year-old, ladies and gentlemen watching, what if it's your child? They were raped. 10-year-old. For God's sake, she's 10. Right, Carol? May Pong was there too. That's right, Albert. All my favorites. May Pong was the girlfriend after Yoko dumped John Lennon. That's probably one of the reasons why he kind of went a little crazy.
I was going to say, I really didn't even know that name.
Absolutely. President Joe Biden. President, this is not a slam. This is a tradition that every president does. He pardons 2 turkeys for Thanksgiving. That's probably one of the most positive things he's done in 18 months. There I
Pardons
will.
2 turkeys?
He pardons 2 turkeys.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Whatever it is. All right, folks. That had to make news.
He had to say it.
That's
just
because they can't come up with anything good he did. So this is what he did for the turkeys. Anyway, folks.
Oh,
hey,
so he let 2 turkeys go or what?
I don't know what he did, for God's sake. Anyway, folks, did he pardon himself too? Good one. All right, folks. I know we're not big sports guys. I know we like it, but I don't really watch them as
I used
much.
to be a much bigger sports fan before you.
And I know you guys are all, might be, I don't know how many people out there are actually sports guys, but for $10 million, can you give up sports? Can our son, Joey and Tony, give up sports if someone handed them $10 million?
Both of them would.
Give up sports, never be able to see their favorite
I don't know,
teams
because
again?
I think they both like money. I don't know if they like money more than sport.
I don't know, man. That's a big one. I could give it up
I could give it up.
in a heartbeat. $10 million.
Could you give up the History Channel?
No, but that's not it. This is sports. Got nothing to do with history.
Ah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Connie, maybe you can help me. Anybody else?
Wait,
Yep.
Yoko's assistant that Yoko sent to assist John
John
during the
during
breakup.
breakup. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
and that's
right,
how
yeah.
they got together. Interesting.
Yep, they will. Oh, they would. Okay.
What?
I don't know about that. Natalie says they would give it up for $10 million. They'd
Yeah,
give up
probably because they
sports.
both like money more.
But that's,
Yeah, can you give up cigars for $10 million?
No. Can't do it. There it is. Can't do it. At least
Can't do it.
Can't do it.
So
That's
when
it.
he's laying in the deathbed, and just make sure the life insurance is paid up, dear.
Absolutely. Anyway, folks, how about this? Honey, maybe you know. I don't know. Do you remember Candy Cane Lane? Now that Christmas is coming. Is that
So
still out
freaking
there?
lovely.
That's
No.
gone? Where was Candy Cane
Right
Lane?
here in Roselle.
Yes. And that was
Right here in Roselle. And we used to know the people that lived there, and some of them still do, some of them don't.
That was a block of people that put it all together, right? Is that what it was?
Oh, Nelly, you're right. Diet Cokes? Not sure.
Yeah, there you go. That'll kill you just as fast as the cigars.
It was like 2-3 blocks, and it was beautiful.
But was
Everybody.
it people themselves that did it?
Right, Jer? I'm upping it.
There you go. Life
Cha-ching.
insurance.
Get the
Cha-ching.
life insurance better.
Was it families that
It
just
was all
decorated?
family that
Okay.
participated,
Okay.
but then they had things going from one house to the other house across the streets. It was beautiful. It's so fun when the kids were young and you could take them through there. It's like,
Okay.
very cool.
All right.
Oh, I was like, oh, I'm like, something's falling.
Move that stuff
Yeah, I
upstairs.
think they got divorced too, Carol.
Yep, I think so too.
And then everybody else just kind of started going back.
Right. Okay, honey, on this one here, Justin Fields, speaking about sports and the Chicago Bears right now, he is day to day. He might not play because of his shoulder. Even though the trainers knew his shoulder's hurt, and they still put him out on the field to play 2 more plays. That's the idiocy of the Chicago Bears and their owners and their doctors and their trainers and their coaches. This man was hurt. Their ace in the hole, their star guy was hurt. They still put him out there.
Do you know how many high schools even do that?
They still put him out there, and now it might be day to day, and it
Colleges
might
do
be
that?
season ending. What do you guys think about that? He was hurt. You guys suck this year. Take him off, make him get better, and concentrate on next year. Fields out for Sunday, so quarterback for the Jets. Oh, Fields is gone for the rest of the year, folks. They put him out 3 times. 3 times they put him out when he should have been home after they hurt his shoulder, folks. That's just the stupidity of the Chicago Bears, and that's all there is to it. A lot of toys are being recalled this year for Christmas with the kids, folks. So you might want to make a list if you're buying certain toys for your kids. There have been a lot of toy recalls since 2012, and now they said this year there's a lot of toys recalled. And I think what's the same thing going on with all the food, honey?
He's holding my hand. Do you love me today?
I always love you. Honey, I think that with the food and things that are happening now with recall, I think that there's a lack of work. A lot of people there, so they're letting things slide. I think that's why all the shit's being recalled. That's just, I don't work
Hence the
for
word recall.
59 years ago today, or 59 years ago yesterday, November 22nd, 1959, John F. Kennedy, President of the United States, was assassinated in Dallas, Texas. Someone said Lee Harvey Oswald. I don't believe it was Lee Harvey. People are going to fight that forever. But unfortunately, it is what it is. Folks, Walmart, this is it, folks. This is the big one. This is the one for today. Walmart is giving away free turkeys if you can outrun security. Free turkeys. And the way they're security guards, you'll be able to run past them with no problem. Yes, folks. Absolutely. Another thing, Elon Musk, the guy who bought Twitter, he's going to buy Snapchat and deleting all the filters. Welcome back, reality, ladies. Welcome back, reality, ladies. The filter and Snapchat will be gone
Damn it.
Once Musk, because the poor man who's got to see you on a date looking like like you're supposed to be
You
Cleopatra.
guys aren't even getting any makeup
and
today.
you look like Medusa when they finally meet you. So be real. That's what's important, honey. Be real, right?
Doesn't get more real than us around here.
Yes, honey. Now it's time for us to go, folks.
Yes, it is. We got things to do, places to go, people to see.
People to see. One last thing. Are you free tomorrow? No, I'm expensive every day. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you all for the bottom of our hearts.
Gosh, yes.
To you and your family and friends, we want you all to have a great Thanksgiving. We want to support. Thank you all for all the support that you give us.
Absolutely. We are so thankful for all of you guys. And Albert, that is very, very nice of you. To all you wonderful folks watching this amazing stream, happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy everything around you from Albert. And we wish that all to you as well.
I mean, first of all, it's very important, folks. Thank you to all our sponsors. Thank you to all our listeners. Most of, like I said, you people, thank you so much for whether you watch us at 12 o'clock or you watch us later on or you don't watch us at all or just tune in just to see how I'm going to screw up because I do that every day. That I promise you. And I will continue to screw up every day, folks. Folks, it's important. We need your emails. So, honey, tell them what to do.
You're going to go ahead and type Ocean's Pit, and you're going to send Ocean's Pit to 22828. It will prompt you asking you for your email address. Please put that in there, and then you will start getting the newsletter. And I'm meeting with Phyllis on Saturday, so after Saturday, hopefully next week, we'll be able to get this newsletter out and about.
And we'll have a brand new Ocean's Pit Facebook page.
Yes,
more and more to
and we're
come.
going to be going live from there eventually, so that will all be in the newsletter. That's why we want to keep everybody up to date.
A lot of guests coming up December 30th. Phyllis, if you're still watching, Nick, I'm going to have Josie and Tina Marie from the Josie Awards. I want Phyllis and Nick to be on that show too. So maybe all four of us can be on and recap and tell more people. Huh?
You don't have a date yet.
Yes, it's the 30th of December.
Oh,
they are joining us, Josie and Tina, 30th of December. All right, folks. Thank you so much. Tonight, Capri, Willow Springs, Lisa P., yours truly, and Jerry Jams.
Go get the pasta Vita Mia.
Oh, the food is fantastic. Friday, Chicago Prime Steakhouse. Saturday, returning to Taverna on Division. Haven't been there since September with Double T and the boys. It's going to be fun. Ladies and gentlemen, happy Thanksgiving to your family and your friends. God bless you all. Be careful. And don't forget our last sponsor, our good buddy Patriot Funding Incorporated, Dave Antonelli. When timing is everything, folks. Patriot Funding, commercial money lending at its finest. 630-675-4730. Happy Thanksgiving, you and your family, everybody. God bless you all.
God bless you all. Until next time, happy Thanksgiving from our house to yours.
Buy local, shop local. Thank you for supporting local establishments and live entertainment. In the great words of Ringo Starr, peace and love. We love you all very much. And ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Nick Sahajas to take us out. Take us out, Nikolai.
Time to go. It's the end of the show. See you later from Tony.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.